Hello everyone, and welcome to this Oilfield Technology Spotlight. I'm Emily Thomas, Deputy Editor of Oilfield Technology, and today I'm joined by Brandon S. Mitchell, Regional General Manager for Tetra Technologies, to discuss his article that featured in the Spring 2022 issue of Oilfield Technology magazine. Titled The Sands of Brine, Brandon's article describes the decisive advances in sand removal technologies in recent years and why this is a cause for celebration. This is a really interesting topic that I'm looking forward to exploring in greater detail throughout this Spotlight interview. If you haven't already read Brandon's article, it's freely available to access now. Simply log into your account over on our website, oilfieldtechnology.com, to download a copy of the Spring 2022 issue, or you can access the article by clicking the link at the bottom of this video. So welcome, Brandon. I've got lots of questions for you today, but before we get started, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us a little more about your current role at Tetra Technologies?
Absolutely. Appreciate you having me. As mentioned, I'm Brandon Mitchell with Tetra. I've been in the oil and gas industry for 16 years now. I started out in the Rockies in 2007, spent about 5 years out there, and then came back to the Marcellus in 2011. Since then, I've been there, dabbled in sales, and now I'm the current regional general manager for Tetra.
Great. Thanks, Brandon. So to kick things off, what major challenges are you currently seeing in the field with sand management?
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate that. So in our Appalachian market, we're seeing higher pressures from the deeper and lengthier horizontal wells now commonly being drilled. Longer wellbores also mean more sand, so they require a reliable sand management system for longer durations that can handle the high pressures while also capturing all the sand. Fortunately, we can provide our customers with a highly effective Tetra Sandstorm advanced cyclone technology. Armed with that, we can capture 99% of the sand from the well stream, even where pressures exceed 8,000 psi. The Sandstorm also has smaller footprint than a lot of competing systems, so it's easier to transport the pad, and it takes up a lot less space than the bulkier separation and filter systems. In addition to its near 100% efficiency at removing the sand, Sandstorm doesn't impose limiting pressure constraints of the flow stream like filtration systems do. So that's another major benefit.
Fantastic. So in recent years, Appalachia has emerged as a serious global contender for natural gas, driven largely by the Marcellus and Utica shale plays and surpassing the production levels of Africa and South America. Compared to oil, does the unconventional development of gas pose any unique challenges for sand management?
It absolutely does. With the higher pressures we're seeing these days, it's crucial that we properly manage the velocities of each and every flow stream. Also, as I mentioned in last year's article, the deeper we drill, the more unconsolidated and softer the formation, which means more sand usually on lot more. Our primary focus is definitely the safety of our employees. Our second concern is environmental impact, avoiding spills in such well sites. And our third concern is cost management for our customers and Tetra. Higher pressures impact all three of these factors. A sand management system has to operate safely, prevent environmental incidents, and be cost efficient in a market where the price of hydrocarbons fluctuates widely. Operators should think of the sand management as an upstream insurance investment. It is absolutely imperative to remove sand particles from the flow stream ahead of production and refining facilities. Even minute levels of particles can cause thousands, if not millions of dollars of damages to production and refining equipment. When weighing the available options, one should invest wisely, not cheap.
So in your article, you mentioned meticulous planning and the distinctiveness of each job entailing high levels of sand production. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about what sort of factors are crucial to designing a sand management solution for a customer?
Absolutely. That's an excellent question. I thank you for asking that. Without divulging too much information, a major advantage of the Sandstorm is that we can customize our sand management options based on the specific parameters of the wells and engineering controls to ensure we achieve the highest level of efficiency. The parameters include flow rate, pressure, and of course, the volume of sand in the flow stream.
Brilliant, thank you. So since its introduction in 2020, what results and efficiency rates have you been seeing with the Tetra Sandstorm advanced cyclone technology?
That's another good question. So the Tetra Sandstorm yields an efficiency of 99%. That's the norm, not a one-off peak. We've measured the efficiency by staging filters downstream from the Sandstorm units to see how much particles might slip through and end up in the filters. The result is essentially no sand particles escape the Sandstorm. In fact, some of our engineers are not afraid at all to say that it's 100% effective.
Can you give us a simple breakdown of how the technology works and why it's so effective at capturing sand? How is the efficiency rate measured?
Uh, Great question. The sandstorm is a hydrocyclone. Basically, it exploits the pressure of the flow stream to induce centrifugal force that separates the particle from the fluid. The sand particles are forced outward and with gravity move down and out the bottom, while the fluid, both liquid and gas, form an entrained column that moves up and out the top. For our customers, we've been able to track downstream damages per well to show significant cost savings and downstream equipment, meaning our sandstorm prevents sand damage. They have no moving parts, so the potential for breakage or failure is pretty minimal. And because of the units relatively compact, we can easily move them to an isolated location to clean and service them when necessary, which further reduces on-site risk to personnel and other equipment.
Brilliant, thank you. So what makes the Tetra Sandstorm unique to other sand management systems?
I know we're constantly asked to provide our sandstorms units to customers who don't want to use either conventional measures or other cyclonic systems. We're also providing sandstorm units to operators that have competitors on site performing the flowback. Being asked to augment such jobs shows not just the importance of sand management, but also the efficiency and reliability of our technology. The Tetra Sandstorm is making a name for itself, earning a reputation as an industry leader, not just in the Appalachia, but also in the Permian and other regions.
Fantastic. So innovation seems to be at the heart of Tetra. Do you have any new technologies following the success of Sandstorm?
Yes, I actually do. One that hits close to home. Actually, up in the Appalachia region, we recently introduced a Tetra Auto drill-out system, a single skid package for streamlining the drill-out of plugs, making the operation more efficient and a lot more safe.
Can you describe the system and its operation and how it has become safer?
So the idea of the auto drill-out system originated from a request for proposal from an operator that challenged several flowback companies in the region to provide solutions that would reduce headcount, improve safety, and advance environmental care. Because plug drill outs have historically entailed the coordination of multiple parties, we saw it as an opportunity with a lot of room for improvement. Tetra designed, fabricated, and deployed the auto drill out system in record time over the course of just a few months, trialing it first in our Appalachia region. And with our Tetra BlueLinx automated control system, the system's data collection integrates seamlessly with other softwares and systems the customer uses.
Brilliant. So what sort of results is the auto drill out system yielding and what are customers saying about it?
So the results have been phenomenal. The system has enabled us to reduce on-site headcount by 34%, mitigate environmental impact, and eliminate the risk of manual screen removal and other tasks required of standard non-automated drill outs. It also expanded the customer's accessibility and collection of wellbore data, delivering significantly better wellbore management. In fact, the system has performed so well in its initial run that it's generated quite a lot of buzz in our region from other operators. We're looking forward to deploying it more, but we first have to pry it loose from our customer that's currently using it. They like it so much that they move from pad to pad and honestly do not want to give it up.
And finally, Brandon, both the Tetra Sandstorm and the Tetra Auto Drill Out system feature automation. What is the technology that provides the automation? And are you seeing measurable savings and improved safety?
Absolutely. So the nerve center of our automation is the Tetra BlueLinx automated control system, which we rolled out back in 2019. Automation is driving a lot of our innovation for the industry because it's safer, requires fewer personnel, and that helps reduce operational costs. Automation also lessens the potential for environmental mishaps because it eliminates human error, which is the leading cause of incidents. The remote monitoring and control of BlueLinx is enabling Tetra to deliver unprecedented levels of efficiency in sand management, drill out, and water management. The system also provides excellent operational data and performance trends. And those are metrics that can be used and not only to better control costs, but also tweak operational parameters for maximum value.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining us today, Brandon, and for taking the time to discuss this topic with us in greater detail. It was really fascinating to get your insights.
Absolutely.
So just before we finish, a quick reminder for our viewers that you can read Brandon's article, The Sands of Brine, from the Spring 2022 issue of Oilfield Technology right now. Simply log into your account over at our website or click on the link in the description at the bottom of this video. Thanks again for joining us and see you all very soon.